Hey, Alan Stern here. I am the official GAD, Geezer Age Dentist of Dental Nachos. And man, did I discover something. I want to introduce you to my friend, Nick Stevens of JG Money Management. Nick is a master of some things that I didn't even have any idea what, how big this thing is. Nick, what we were talking about now, numbers can actually affect your emotional well-being in a practice. Isn't that right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, just help me reconcile this for a second. Numbers, accounting, and emotional well-being, mental health. Tell me how that works.
Well, we all like to have money, don't
Oh,
we?
yeah.
Yeah. Uh, I think it works in a lot of different ways. I think people really need and feel like they always want to have that security in their lives with anything, and money is a huge part of that.
Yeah, Nick, you know what? It's really true. I wake up in the morning and I know that I have money in the bank, both in my personal account and my business account. And it doesn't really, it doesn't suck. If I know that my cash flow is wobbling and I don't have a backbone of money to back it up,
Mhm.
man, walking to the office is really different. Have you seen that in your clients?
Yeah, absolutely. I think everyone needs that. Well, loves everyone loves seeing money in the bank, but everyone has a different number in mind. And in short, we call that the our bare ass minimum,
That's right.
BAM. So we love looking at that for sure.
Yeah. Now, we were talking offline a while ago about a young dentist who inherited a practice from her father and just had no idea what was going on. How did you help this young dentist reconcile her bank account, her cash flow, and her emotional well-being and her stress levels in this very busy practice?
Yeah, so it kind of started off more as understanding what she wanted, what was her level of happiness. Was it to make a gajillion dollars, work 7 days a week, or was it to just have more time off? And I think for this particular dentist, it was more of the emotional well-being, wanted a little bit more time off. How could I structure things in a different way? And what we kind of did was go in and say, all right, well, let's take a look and let's see what you want to do and decide. So we looked at those numbers, the practice numbers, the financial numbers, and lo and behold, she was doing a lot. She was wearing a lot of different hats. She wanted to focus a little bit more on marketing too. Um, but lo and behold, she decided that it was time. Oh, I really can hire someone. I've never known that I've had the money to do so. I do feel like I always have so much money in my account. However, what is that going to do to me? Will it always look that way? I said, well, based on what we see here, I really don't. And if you feel comfortable with, you can do X amount of dollars to someone up front to alleviate that stressor for you.
So wait a minute. You're telling me that the financial advisor of the practice, the money manager of the practice, is telling this practice to spend more?
Yes, yes, I
And
was telling her to spend more.
so what you did, and correct me if I'm wrong, you listened to this dentist in distress
Mhm.
and you really responded appropriately, knowing what this individual's goals were, what her stressors were, and you are able to look down her money management statement and apply some dollars to her mental health instead of to her vacation account for argument's sake. Is that how you work?
I think we work in discovery. I don't think people take the time, and that's not always true. Let me back up. I think we sometimes lag or we don't take the time to always self discover what we really want out of what we're doing. Maybe one point of our lives, in our early stages of our life in dentistry, we just want to bang out as much money, get as much money now, do whatever it is. I don't have a family, I don't have this. And then later on in life, oh, I want to spend more time with my family. Maybe you want to work less. Things change all the time. And I think that we work in discovery. We want you to we want to provide the tools so you can then make those better decisions.
So, so your long-term clients, you maintain contact with them all the time. You monitor not only their money and where it's going,
Mm-hmm.
but also how it applies to their needs, both material and otherwise.
Yes. Yes.
So the lesson that I've learned from you, Nick, and from your family, this is a family business, is that money is part of the solution. It's not the entire solution. It's how it is used to make life better for people who work very hard.
Absolutely.
Nick, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
I think the best way to get in touch with me or anyone from our company, if you've seen us on Dental Nachos, it would be, or Better, Richer, Stronger for that matter, is
Yeah.
jgmm.com. And that's JG Money Matters in acronym form. And yeah, and right on there, you can contact me. There's our email, anything like that. Any questions you have, you can go directly to that website. We're always happy to answer questions.
Listen, if you want to understand what your money's doing and you want to know how to best use that limited resource in ways you could possibly have imagined, JGMM, JG Money Management, and Nick Stevens, that's who you're going to call. Get in touch with them, listen to them. It can't hurt to get to know them. Nick, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you, Alan. I always appreciate it.
Pleasure.